Okay, you guys, I want to show you the data on months of supply. So months of supply, I call this the crystal ball number because it actually tells us what's going on in the market, and also can kind of help us see what might be coming. So let's take a look at what happened in the past and what that means for what's currently going on. So in February of 2005, all the way back here, we have 3.5 months of inventory. If this graph went back further, we would see a market where home prices are skyrocketing and a bubble is being formed from about 2000 up to 2008 right here. If you watch The Big Short or any similar movies, they say that people did not see this bubble coming, but they should have seen it coming. If they didn't, well, then they weren't looking at months of supply. So we're at 3.5 months of supply in February of 2005. That number dipped a little in the following winter, as it always does. So at February of 2006, we're at 5.3 months of supply. So we've moved out of the seller's market into a more balanced market. Now, a balanced market is good unless you've added nearly 2 months of inventory in 1 year. So that number, keeps going up. We're looking at May of 2006, and we're at seven months of inventory. So something's going on here. In just over a month, we've gone from a seller's market into a buyer's market. Then, of course, it continues shooting up until we reach 11 months of inventory in 11.1 months of inventory in June of 2008. So how did that number start coming back down? Well, the government started paying people to buy homes, and that's what this strip is right here. This is when the government started saying, I will give you a tax credit. I'll give you a tax credit if you buy a home. They eventually stopped doing that, and that number came right back up to about 8.7 months of inventory in October of 2010. Eventually, that number drops again, comes back up again, a more natural cycle. And investors who were successful, who saw the most success, saw that the market was offering inexpensive homes. So they started buying up all that they could, bringing us down to 3 months of inventory by December of 2012, so 3.2. For the most part, really, our market has not gone back up. You see your natural ups and downs. A lot of that is seasonal. So you can see for yourself, this crystal ball number, as I call it, clues us into what is happening in the market. Now, does it make complete sense? I'm not terribly sure. Our interest rates have gone up into the 5s. We're dealing with inflation. Gas prices are up a crazy amount. In my head, I would suspect, just like everyone else, that some sort of drastic shift would be coming. But data is better than opinion. Data says we're at 1.3 months of supply as of last month. There are some data experts over at Keeping Current Matters. They're suspecting a slight spike in inventory around August or September, but that's an educated guess. As of now, 1.1, 1.3 months of inventory. Gosh, we feel it out there. Us realtors working with buyers, there's not a lot to choose from. But based on what we're seeing here, I can say fairly confidently this is probably not going to change anytime soon. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, don't hesitate to reach out.